Hey, so I'm just going to do this real fast to make up for yesterday's, which I don't know why it was removed, but it just said it wasn't working anymore. Which is fine because it was kind of disastrous. Had kids coming in and out, and also my husband tried to take a shower, and so it was just a little crazy. So I've moved from my bathroom to my kitchen, and no one's here. So this should be good unless randomly people start coming back to the house. But anyway, so I'm just going to do like a regular day. I haven't actually worn any makeup today. It's been a lazy day today. And so I'm going to just do what I would do if I was like just going out of the house to like go grocery shopping or something simple like that. Which is I would do the daytime moisturizer. Because like I said in the previous video, my face is really dry. I've always had really dry skin. But since I put lotion on, because my face is dry, it would usually start burning. And so it's nice that this doesn't. And I mean, I remember that I had this one experience where I used lotion right after I had scrubbed my face. I put lotion on and it burnt my face so bad that like my skin was really dry right around my mouth. It was awful and it started peeling, so I never used that lotion again. But so it's nice that this doesn't do it, and I haven't had that experience with any of their products, that burning sensation, so that's really nice. So I'm going to use the color corrected tinted moisturizer, which you can tell I use quite a bit, and I love it. It's nice. It's a good coverage too. I'm just going to do just a little bit of that actually. And then I am going to mix in the pearlizer. I didn't mix last time. I just put it directly on top because I wanted more of a not as shiny, but more of just like a glowing look to my stuff. So I'm just putting a tiny bit on. This is the tinted moisturizer, this is the pearlizer. And so I'm just going to mix those together on my fingertips and then put it on my face. And I also fixed the mirror situation, which is nice, because last time I couldn't see anything because of the way that I positioned everything. So of course I had to figure that out, so I did. But okay, so this is just a very light coverage because this is, like I said, this isn't going to be a dramatic look tutorial. This is just going to be a regular daytime. And so you can see like it's a little bit more glowy looking. Before my face was really just matte looking because I had nothing on it. And so, and like I did say in my first tutorial that I will use this twice. I'll put one layer on, let it dry, put the other one on, just to give it like a little extra coverage if I do want it. But for daily use, I only use it once. Sometimes I mix it with the pearlizer, sometimes I don't. But okay, so I just let that dry, and then for my daily use, I always use mulberry for my blush. And I guess I will show you my contouring since I have it all out. So I'll do that first. So I always use Mocha Java for my contouring, which usually I don't contour during the day, but I'm going to show you. So I just do a couple dots on my face, and what's nice is this is buildable, so you don't need that much, and then you can always add more if you want. I'm just using a fluffy brush from, or it says large powder brush from Sigma. In my other video I did tell you that Sigma brushes are nice because they're not that expensive compared to other ones, and they do go on sale, and they have really nice sales a lot of the time. So with contouring, you can make a really strong contour by squishing your brush together and making that really sharp in there. Or for like a daily, you can just kind of move it back and forth. I'm going to do it a little bit darker so you guys can see better on there because I do have a bright light on me. So that's the nice part, is that it is buildable. So I can build on top of it and keep adding if I want more of a stronger look. And this is a cream to powder formula. And so it goes on in a cream, and then as you blend it out, it dries and becomes like powdery. but it's not going to dry your skin out, just to clarify. So you can see just a little bit, just for daytime. I don't want anything too crazy. And then the other side. I'm also on my iPad too, so I'm hoping that me doing this on my iPad will make it so it doesn't get taken down. Which I, again, do not know why the other one was taken down. Just said it wasn't working anymore. Okay, so just add a little bit of contour. Okay, and then I'm going to do this part of my face. I do that part just because that's like where usually if you are naturally tan, you get darker right there on your forehead. But you do want to make sure that you don't go into this part of your face, because otherwise it doesn't do anything for you contouring wise. So just right along that hairline, just to give you a little bit more look of I've been in the sun. Not I live in my house. But okay, so that's making my hair all fuzzy. But okay, so that's all for contouring. Like I said, if I wanted a sharper one, I would make it darker, and then I would also squish my brush flat. When I don't, just like this one, I just kind of leave it big and fluffy, so I can move it around and not make it so defined. And then I take my other brush. It's the same brush, I just use it. I need to mark it. I always mix up my brushes. But it's the same fluffy brush, but I have one for contouring and one for blush. And when you put blush on, you do it on the apples of your cheeks and you move it up. And so, but that's because when we naturally blush, we blush up. And that's where we get all pink and stuff. So we want to do that natural look. We don't want to give us clown cheeks and just focus on that area. We want to bring it up and around. Follow that little shape right there. Because you can see my contour, and then we're going to bring it right above that. And so, just a few dots. I kind of just dot it around. You have about a minute before it starts to dry, and it will be there for 8 hours. And as I see you guys are on, go ahead and ask me any makeup questions. I'm not a makeup pro, but I do wear makeup, and I have taken makeup courses, and I've actually read books on makeup and all that stuff. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a pro, but I know just a little. So I'm focusing on my apples, like how I smile, then I'm bringing it up, but I'm not going like into my eye area. It's just right along that little, it's like almost like a banana shape, I guess. And I'm not bringing it back into there because that's where my contour is, so I don't want to go on top. But it's just light enough that you can see it's there, but it's not like, oh my gosh, she's wearing blush. But okay, so for my normal day, I always wear Candlelight, Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, and I do use Mulberry a lot. I'm working on getting other colors in testers. There's so many other colors that I'm trying that I haven't gotten a chance to really work with other lighter shades on my eye. Okay, so I always take Candlelight, and I do just a little bit. It looks like I'm putting a ton on, but I'm not. And when you put highlighter underneath your eyes to make it look like you're not tired, you want to put it in a V shape. You don't want to just focus immediately right where your eyes get dark. You want to focus in a V shape because that is what gives you the appearance of not being tired. Because if you focus on just covering that under eye area, you actually highlight that under eye area. And so it makes you look even more tired. Okay. So, and then if I wanted more, oh, I almost put Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. But if you want more of a dramatic look, you can get that going back just a little bit further into a highlight just right above right where you started to put that blush, and just put it in there. So you can see I'm not just focusing right under here, I am going out to the sides to give me that whole triangle effect of me being awake. So it's basically this to over there. You want to highlight in there. And you'll see like other people put highlights just right above their cheeks. That's if you're really into contouring, which sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. On a daily basis I'm not. But okay, so I'm going to use sandstone. Actually, I'm going to go in with mulberry first and then sandstone. And I'm not going to, usually I do this all over my eye, the candlelight all over my eye, but since I'm not going anywhere special, I'm just going to do mulberry on the crease of my eye just to give it a little bit of a rosier look. I am going to use the small tapered blending brush, which that's just like a cone shaped brush, and it just makes it so that I can get right in there. And what I do is I take this and I just dab it on the top, and I don't even really like go on there because it is a lot, and so you want to be able to have more control and blend it in. And what's nice is once it's on, it is waterproof. It doesn't come off for 8 hours, so it's really nice for if you're going to work or if you just want to get ready once a day and you don't want to have to worry about your makeup, or like if you have really oily eyelids. I know that sounds like a weird thing, but it's a thing. Sometimes my eyelids get really oily. It just kind of depends on what my skin is doing as of late, which my skin always changes. It's always a fun guessing game. But your eyelids can get really oily. And so, just a little bit in there. And then take this. And I'm going to try and make this fast as I can so that, I don't know, just so that make sure that this doesn't get removed as well. So I'm just going to focus, I'm not even going to try and blend it, I'm just focusing on the inner of my eye because I just want to highlight that part. And I do use my finger for this because, again, it's just a day look, it's nothing too serious. I will go in with Mocha Java. Oh my gosh, if I can find it. There we go, there it is. And I will do my eyebrows just so you guys can see because my video was taken out last time. So I barely touch this on my eyebrow hair. I don't even put this on my skin. And you'll see because where I touch down on my skin, it really grabs. So I'm just brushing this along my eyebrow hair because I'm going to go in with a spool, I don't even know, an eyebrow brush, whatever they're called, and brush it down and blend it in, as you can see. There you go. So it's just a little bit highlighted, and so you want to just, and this is what pushes it onto your skin. But so yeah, so this is what I wear on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't even wear mascara, but and then I'll put on my lipsense, but I don't want to make this too long just in case that's what made the video come down. So, and you guys know how to put it on, so you guys are pros. Okay, cool. I'll see you guys later. Let me know if you want to see other looks as well. Okay, thanks. Bye, guys.